Happy Monday, everybody. All right, I'm going to say something that really might piss some people off, but it needs to be said. The reason that you're not where you want to be isn't because you don't know what to do. It's not because you lack strategy or skill or even commitment. It's because there's a war happening inside your brain and you don't even know you're losing it. Your conscious mind says, I want this. The subconscious mind says, absolutely not. And subconscious wins every single time. So let me explain the actual science of why we keep sabotaging ourselves and what we can actually do about it. So it's frustrating for me, and I know for a lot of people, that we've done all the strategies, we have all the programs, we have doing all the things that there is to do to grow our business, to lose weight, to be happy, but nonetheless, we keep sabotaging. It's like, gosh, if we all know if we wanted to lose weight, what to do. We probably have 15 different strategies we could do. We know what to do. Yet, still we feel stuck and not doing it, not getting the results. And there's different things in every area of our life. So here's what this looks like in real life. Okay. You set the goal, you make the plan, you commit. Monday morning, all in, let's start it. By Wednesday, you're already making excuses. And by Friday, you're just back to the old patterns. Or you have the strategy that would take you to the next level. You know exactly what you need to do. But when it's time to execute, you just don't. And you tell yourself, I'm just not disciplined enough. I'm lazy, or I'm self sabotaging, or what's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing. There's just a battle in your brain that you're not equipped to win because you don't understand the rules of engagement. So let me show you what's actually happening. So we have the conscious mind, which is the thinking, and we have some control over it. We know what we're thinking about. The subconscious mind, not so much. We don't really know what's going on. It's the part of us that makes us go, which is great. So we don't have to think about things that make our body run. So they're very, very different. And why the subconscious wins every time is because we have been programmed to make sure that we stay safe all the time. And that safety measure that has been programmed into us, wired into us, doesn't know the difference between a saber-toothed tiger chasing you and maybe failing at something that you're creating. Your brain operates on two levels, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And they're not working together necessarily. Your conscious mind is the part you're aware of. It's logical. It sets the goals. It makes the decisions. It says, I want to be successful, visible, make more money, have more impact, be rich, thin, happy. That's about 5% of your brain's processing power. Now, your subconscious mind is everything that's running underneath. That part you're not aware of. It's where your beliefs, your patterns, your automatic responses and survival programming live. That's 95% of your brain's processing power. So when your conscious 5% wants something and your subconscious 95% perceives it as it's a threat, there's no contest. 5% cannot override 95% any day of the week. Willpower can't override wiring. So here's the subconscious. Here's how. Here's how the subconscious got programmed. So between ages 0 and 7, your brain was in what's called the theta brainwave state, basically hypnotic, highly suggestible. And during that time, you absorbed everything. Don't be too much. Stay quiet. Be a good girl. Good girls are seen and not heard. Don't outshine others. Success is for other people. Money is the root of all evil. All of these things. You didn't consciously choose these beliefs, but they did get coded into your subconscious as truth, as operating instructions, as survival programming. And here's the critical part. Your subconscious brain's only job is to keep you alive, not successful, not fulfilled, not happy, alive. And your subconscious, alive equals familiar. You have, your brain knows you've survived it once, so we're going to keep you there. Don't want to stretch or go beyond into the unfamiliar, because your subconscious knows that it wants to keep you alive. And if you've done it before, we know that we survived it. So when you, with your conscious 5%, say, I want to scale my business, be more visible, be happy, lose weight, charge premium prices, make money, whatever, save money, your subconscious 95% runs a threat assessment, visible, vulnerable to judgment, danger. More money, different identity, unknown, danger. Success, high expectations, that's a threat for sure. And it initiates protective measures. It creates resistance. It manufactures excuses. Are you feeling this? It generates fear, and it produces physical symptoms sometimes. You get dizzy, you get sick to your stomach, you get hot. Not to punish you, but to protect you. And from what it perceives as a threat to your survival, what you're sitting there trying to force yourself to do the thing using that 5% of your conscious mind, your willpower, to override that 95% of subconscious programming, you can't win the battle. You can never win the battle, not with more discipline, not with better strategies, not with positive thinking, because you're fighting at the wrong level. So this is why you start strong with every new initiative and self-sabotage by week 3. The subconscious perceived threat and initiated the pullback. So you know you should raise your prices, but something stops you every time. The subconscious coded higher prices as more visibility, which equals more judgment, which equals danger. And you have the strategy, you have the plan, you have the capability, but you're not executing. The subconscious is creating resistance because execution means change, and change equals, you got it, danger. It's the unknown. And here's the part that really matters. You cannot think your way out of subconscious programming. You can never use your conscious mind to fix a subconscious problem. because the subconscious doesn't speak the language or of logic or reason. It speaks the language of repetition, emotion, frequency, somatic experience. And this is why affirmations don't work long term. They're conscious level. Mindset work feels temporary because it's still conscious. Strategy doesn't stick because a conscious plan versus a subconscious resistance won't work. Willpower eventually fails. 5% can't sustain against 95%. You have been trying to override your subconscious with your conscious mind, and I'm telling you it will never work. And not because you're broken, but because you're working at that wrong level. And all you have to do is go look in your life and see what some of the goals are that you've wanted that you keep bumping up against the ceiling with. Whatever it is, it's that war is between your conscious desire and your subconscious programming. And until you address it at the subconscious level where the actual power lives, you're going to keep losing. So what changes this is working at the subconscious level, rewiring the programming, teaching your 95% that success is safe, visibility is safe, change is safe, your next level is safe, happiness is safe, being skinny is safe, being fit is safe, not just affirming it with your conscious 5% and coding it into your subconscious 95%. So when you do this, you can actually rewire at the level where the power lives. Everything shifts. Everything. The strategies you already have, they finally stick. So all those programs that you paid for, you can now get those strategies in place because they're going to stick. The resistance that you've been fighting, it dissolves. The self-sabotage patterns stop running because you no longer are at war with yourself. Your conscious and subconscious are finally aligned. And when they're aligned, you become unstoppable. Not because you suddenly have more discipline or better strategy, but because you remove the internal opposition, the resistance. And this is the work I do with my clients, not that surface level mindset, not another business strategy, but subconscious rewiring, working at that 95% level where the actual programming lives, using different methods, frequency work, the MAP method, heart math, all of these things that work with the subconscious, that the subconscious actually understands. And while the transformations, they're not temporary, they're not dependent on willpower, they're permanent because we change the wiring. So here's what I want to say to you. If you're in this group, you're here because some part of you knows you're capable of more. And some of you have been in here for a long time, and some of you are new. But there's something that you wanted that even has you come on to Facebook and be in a group. And I do know after working with hundreds of people that you probably have tried a lot of things to get there because that's what we human beings do. We're all wired the same. We've all got coaches, we've got courses, we've got strategy, we've done the mindset work, we've tried and we've tried and we tried, and they helped. Don't want to diminish that. They helped, and they helped for a while, and some of them were less threatening to our subconscious, and we were actually to put them in place. And some of the times we just keep bumping up because your 95% subconscious is different from my 95% of subconscious. But if you have areas in your life where you keep ending up back here, that's because you've been working at the 5% level. And I'm telling you, it's time to work at the 95% level. So I'm going to be really direct here. I've been coming on live a couple times a week talking about this for months now. And if you're done fighting the war inside your mind, if you're tired of knowing what to do and not doing it, if you're ready to stop losing the battle between your conscious desire and your subconscious programming, I invite you to book a call with me. I'm going to take 45 minutes with you, and we're going to identify specific subconscious programming that's running your brain and show you exactly where the conscious and subconscious conflict is happening. And we're going to do some work with your subconscious that's going to allow you to start to transform the kinds of results that you have in your life. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this call isn't for everyone because this isn't about quick fixes. It's not about surface level tactics. It's not even about me telling you what you want to hear or even sometimes what you don't want to hear. It's not another strategy. Then if that's what you're looking for, I'm definitely not your person. But if you're ready for deep work that creates permanent change, rewiring at the subconscious level, addressing root cause instead of symptoms, transformation that doesn't require constant willpower, then let's talk. So I would love to invite you. I'm going to put the booking link in the comments below. You can DM me because listen, you've been at war with yourself long enough. Your conscious mind wants elevation. Your subconscious is keeping you stuck. And you cannot win that war with willpower. You can't. But you can win it with the right work. So if you're ready to stop fighting yourself and start working with your brain instead of against it, book the call. And not when you're ready, because listen, even booking the call is a threat. That's the truth of it. So this isn't a sales pitch. You're not going to get pitched. Nobody can make you do anything. So just notice how your subconscious is even trying to keep you safe from taking this call, taking this step. So I invite you. I'm going to put the link in the comments. You can DM me if you have questions. I would love to have you start to take the actions that you know there are to take, but something keeps preventing you from taking them. It's time. It's time to stop having your subconscious win.